them. I said, I use these. She was like, you think I can come by and eat one day? She was like,
ratchet.
I'm like, girl, that's all I had to do. What about the EBT?
Nah, you don't want them problems. Those are problems you don't want. Those aren't the problems you want, dude.
They're probably going to be, like, the day coach probably going to be killing my kids, but I ain't even go that far. But, yeah. I said, well, damn. Like, God, I was like, she looked like, man, she was Man City ready, too, boy.
Yeah,
God, oh,
my. Okay. Let me see. Back to the story here. We got about 15 minutes left in the show. Bloomberg writer Curtis Eichelberg calculated that the University of Washington's $250 million renovation of its 92-year-old football stadium would end up costing the federal treasury $154 million over 30 years through a combination of construction bonds, donations for construction, and increased athletic department contributions tied to ticket and luxury box purchases. According to Duke professor Charles Clotfelter, these donations are the largest single source of income for many top college sports programs, and they're all. First of all, they're not taxed to the university, and on the back end, the person who is giving the donation, excuse me if I can say it in English, is getting an 80% write-off on their taxes. My God. It's so crooked, man. So earlier this year, our guy, President Obama, he and his administration proposed to eliminate the 80% ticket donation, a move the White House says would save the federal taxpayers $2.5 billion
oh my God.
over the next 10 years. Are you effing kidding me? Are you effing kidding me, man? Look, I'm telling you. So anyone who thinks that I do have it in for the NCAA in the worst way. I do. I have a raging stiffy for this whole situation. But now you understand that every time that you have any type of gripe about the amount of taxes that you're paying, part of it is because you're subsidizing the NCAA, a nonprofit, profitable organization. Okay, 2 years ago, the lawmakers in South Carolina banned athletic officials at state schools from using state planes for recruiting athletes. I highlighted this for a reason. A prohibition that was put into place after Clemson University football coach Dabo Swinney used said planes more often than Governor Nikki Haley from October 2011 through September 2012. The same lawmakers recently considered reversing the ban. Now, the reason I bring this up, because Dabo Swinney is one of the people who was quoted as saying, and his quote was, "If we start paying these players, I'm out."
Right.
Meanwhile, back at the ranch, this dude is flying private jets, government-funded private jets, to recruit the same players he don't want to pay. Get the hell out of here, man. This the extreme hypocrisy that is the NCAA. Like, if you're hearing me talk about this right now, and you don't see the tie in between an organization that for years has been given tax-exempt state status because they claim to be a nonprofit. The president, Mark Emmert, makes $1.7 million a year from a nonprofit. So
is that fact, or is that what they're guessing?
No, it's $1.7 million. I mean, it's public knowledge. Yeah, $1.7 million is his salary.
Okay.
So.
Well, that ain't as bad as I thought.
What you mean? What you mean? To do what? What does he do?
I mean, he does nothing.
Exactly.
I thought it was more than that, because I remember maybe a year or so ago he was doing an interview and they asked him about his salary and he was like, "I don't have to disclose my salary."
Yeah, he won't tell. But people who do the gig understand they can find out. It's not hard.
Oh, okay.
Your tax records, all that kind of stuff. Because you still got, even though you're a nonprofit, you still have to have file taxes and tax records for the IRS and whatnot. So yeah, people know how to get what they want. All that is about trying to get somebody on record. You know what I mean? Getting a dude on record saying it. But if you want information, yeah, it's 2015. You can get anything you want to. It's I don't know, man. It's just one of those. Oh, here's the other thing. Oh yeah, here's the other thing. Okay, the Falcons are about to build a new stadium here in Atlanta, right? And inevitably, that said stadium, will have a name, right? When whoever, if it's, I don't know, Coca-Cola, let's say for Coca-Cola's here in Atlanta. So if it's the Coca-Cola Dome, those naming right, whatever they pay the Falcons to name that stadium, the Falcons have to pay taxes on that money. Mm-hmm. Not the same in the NCAA. So I talked about initially in the article that this dude bought tickets to the Xfinity Center in Maryland to go see the Terrapins play. Yeah, they keep all of the money. The university keeps all of the money, Rob. There are no taxes paid. Not statewide, not federally.
Because is that because of the NCAA being a nonprofit?
Right.
Okay.
Right. How much BS is that? And it should matter to everyone because, as Rob said earlier, when they don't pay, we do. They got to make it up somewhere. Yeah, man.
That's crazy.
Yeah. See, yeah. So come on, I'm building this coalition of people who hate the NCAA. Everybody's welcome. Join. Come on in.
I mean, they're like, boy, that's what did the mother say? Straight cash, homie.
Yeah, exactly.
Hey,
exactly.
My God.
Yeah, me and Jay Billis, we're starting up this coalition of we hate the NCAA because they're a joke, and they're the only ones laughing.
Think about schools that really sell out their arena, like the Dukes and the UNCs and the Arizonas and the UCLAs, and like, dude, they make a lot of money, man.
Tax free, man. Yep. And that ain't even the bulk of the money. You heard me say the bulk of the money is coming from these donations.
Right.
And no one's gonna vote to change that. Every time it comes up to vote, they knock it down to change their nonprofit status. Because did you look at that? Oh, speaking of, did you look at that documentary last night? That Scientology thing?
Yeah, I watched it.
Same thing with them. Yeah, it's a $1 billion organization with a B. Whose membership is going down, by the way, but their money is going up. Figure that out, Rob. And their taxes.
Yeah, because the rich keep getting richer.
No, these people are buying. They're buying real estate like across the world. Yeah, they're worth a couple of $1 billion. Yeah, it's the weirdest thing ever. And
yeah, that whole documentary, L. Ron Hubbard.
Yeah.
He got his start because he was with some dude that wanted to create the Antichrist.
Crazy.
Then he stole his girlfriend and ran off, and then created Scientology. I mean, it was just, it got to be too much.
It's weird. Like, there's some weird people in this world, dude.
It is. Tom Cruise is one of them.
Oh yeah, yeah. Come on, let's look at all his movies. This dude running around with aliens in his movie all the time. That's why Jamie Foxx banging his ex-lady. Good for Jamie. I saw that on something, TMZ or something the other day. Like, yep, good for him. Him and old Katie Holmes. Got him a little pink toe. Anyway, this is the Sports Kings podcast. We got like 6 minutes left in the show until we do this thing again tomorrow. Don't forget to hit us up on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook at Sports Kings Live, and send us your email, sportskingslive@gmail.com. And also, you guys, you guys have been doing a good job of this. I want to commend you first and foremost. But when you go to download the podcast or stream the podcast, make sure you click the like or whatever, the little heart or whatever. Give us some likes so we can get this thing moving. I think we've I didn't tell you this, Rob. I signed up for iHeartRadio, and they said the application is pending. And I don't know if you got to have like some more likes or whatever. But whatever the criteria is.
But I thought it was just like a thousand plays, right? Is that what it is? I don't know. I think it's 1,000 plays. But hey, the other day we were talking about the stadium food.
Right.
Man, I
still on that.
I saw a story on the big league today. the Kane County Cougars, the Arizona Diamondbacks single A team, they have a burger called the Heart Attack Burger. Okay? Now let's start from the bottom. Let's start from the very bottom piece of bread, right? You have cheese, then you have the burger. Then you have a fried egg, and then you have bacon. On the bread, that you put on top to complete the burger. They have the Chipotle mayonnaise, right? So that's not the end of the burger. So you put that top piece of bread on. So that would normally be your whole hamburger. No, they have melted cheese on the top of the bread, and then another piece of bread on top of that. So it's a grilled cheese on top of a hamburger.
Okay, I can dig that.
Yeah,
that ain't that bad. I can dig that because that's all things that kind of go together: bacon, egg, meat, bread, cheese,
mayo.
Yeah, I can run that. I can see where it's called a heart attack burger too, though. Cholesterol out the roof, cuz you need some Lipitor immediately. They need to serve it with Lipitor.
You eat that at the stadium, boy, you sweat like a pig. I'm talking about sweat like a pig.
Got the meat sweats.
Yeah, boy, for real.
Also, too, see, I sound like John Chuckery. He says it all the time. Also, too, I don't know. I notice craziness like that. Tiger, earlier today, his plane was spotted down in Augusta. There had been rumors that he was going to fly on down. The Masters next week, by the way. He's going to fly on down and get some practice in. He actually did get 18 holes in today, boy. Tiger in his 18 holes, boy. 18 holes, boy.
18 holes?
18. He done went down. Yeah, he done went down.
I they want Augusta holes.
Nah, they was. Yeah, they was. Yeah. So he went down to Augusta to get his practice rounds in because he knew there would be no cameras around. They can't get in until the Masters start.
Right.
You know how those people are down there talking about uppity people. Yeah. So he's down there getting his practice on. There's still no word on whether he'll participate in the event or not, because he's taking that leave of absence and
that's a magnificent place.
Get himself right. Yeah, exactly.
Man, you can go out there and have a real picnic out there on that grass, boy. Like that. That's some real grass out there, boy.
You mean somebody can, not you. Somebody can.
No, like that grass you growing over there at your house, you trying to grow? Oh no.
Oh, I know that.
Like they got that grass. You can make grass angels. Like you can lay in that grass and make angels.
Again, somebody can, not your black boy. They're gonna put you in the back where the rest of them brothers got on that all white back there serving folks in the locker room. Passing out towels and stuff.
Yeah, they had you out in the white tent. Yeah, out back.
That's amazing. That in 2015, there's actually a place. There's actually a place and an event called the Masters, and no one has a problem with. That's why you can't tell me nothing about being offended by anything.
No. The place is not called the Masters.
No, I'm talking about the event. It's called the Masters.
Oh, yeah.
And the place where it's at has black people working in the back. That when Bubba Watson decides to give them some credit, they edit it out of the TV broadcast. Yeah, whatever, dude. You can't be offended by nothing there. Like this dude that put this noose around this statue, whatever, send him home. Because it's some real stuff going on down in Augusta, because they keep these dudes hidden where the golfers can't even mention them on TV. What? Oh, okay.
We don't want them to know that we got blacks working in the back.
Weird.
We don't want them.
Weird. Weird.
I mean, we already knew that after the year, what was that, Fuzzy Zeller, I think, asked Tiger Woods was he go choose for the winning dinner, fried chicken and collard greens. I already knew it was black working back there when I heard that.
And by the way, there is nothing racist about that comment. Fried chicken and collard greens is delicious. By the way.
Awesome.
Yeah.
I was watching Steve Harvey. They actually have infused collard greens and macaroni inside the fried chicken now.
Yeah, I'm good. Yeah. See, it's delicious. Anyway, we about to get up out of here, man, for this Tuesday. The Sports Kings podcast, as heard on Spreaker.com. I'm Big Mike. He's Rob Calloway. Once again, the Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook are all three at Sports Kings Live. And our email address for anyone who's interested in sponsoring the show, or if you just want to comment on something that you heard in today's show or any show, It's sportskingslive@gmail.com, and we'll see you guys tomorrow for Hump Day.